Alright guys, I'm going to redo this toolbox tour for you, so hopefully get a little bit better quality and try to explain some things better. But there's the toolbox. I'll show you the shop here real quick. It's kind of my little corner over there, that one bay with the rack. Got the Trailblazer up there right now. Gonna do a fuel pump and rear shocks. Also needs an alternator, but I'll explain that in a second. Still got the Duramax in here, which I did figure out exactly what's going on with that and quoted the customer, just waiting to hear back. If it's a go or not. Daytona jack. Those things are awesome for how cheap they are. Midi vac. Starting to stock up on some shop supplies and stuff. Got the smoke machine I made a while ago. This thing still works great. I think it was like 70 bucks invested. Snap-on 36-inch pry bar, the Solus Ultra. Got the battery chargers, the laptop, Red Bull, smokes, necessities, the junk top box, a work table, all that. Got the Astro pneumatic light. Those things are the shit. I love that light. And from experience, don't buy the Amazon $15 one. It's not the same thing. It's not the same quality. The thing is a pile of shit. Spend the money on that light. They're good. Got the Matco knee pad, speed glass welding helmet, titty calendars, of course. Typical dude, right? Yeah. So that's all the shit that's going in the Trailblazer. Might do a video on aftermarket parts and stuff, but anyway, Napa wanted $261 for that fuel pump. The only thing that was shit on it was the top of it rusted and the supply line every time you turn the truck on. It was just leaking right out of there. That happened when I was trying to take the fitting off because it was so rusted. But I bought that one on Amazon for 58 bucks. The AC Delco on Amazon's 161, but it's got fairly decent reviews. It's got a 1-year warranty, but I really just needed the top, so that fuel pump's still good. So if that does shit out, I'll just swap the fuel pumps. But the truck or the car is Charity's, so it's not like it leaves the house. I don't know. It's kind of a gamble with those cheaper parts. I usually don't like putting that kind of stuff in, but also, you know, might as well try it out. The alternator that needs to go in there, shipping carrier dropped the box and destroyed it, so that needs to get sent back. Got the King Crawler and the underhoist oil drain there. Got the old Williams Made in USA roll around. The exact same thing as the Snap-on one, guys, except for that one's 86 bucks on Amazon instead of whatever Snap-on wants. It's way more than that, I can tell you that though. They also make a standard duty creeper for 100 on Amazon versus Snap-on's 250. So I don't know, just think about what you buy. You know, I'm a huge fan of USA made tools and good quality tools, but you know, sometimes something a little bit cheaper isn't necessarily any worse quality, so you just gotta do your research. But you got the mag trays, spell free, bearing packer, torch, indices, bunch of junk, business cards, all that kind of shit. Yeah, we'll jump right into the top drawer. So do a little overview. So talking about good quality tools and USA made stuff, I do try to buy everything I can made in USA. I try to buy the best quality tools I can afford. And I try to do a lot of research on tools and find out, you know, who makes the best stuff or who rebrands what and all that other stuff. I mean, it's a lot of work sometimes, but you end up saving a lot of money sometimes. You know, buying tool truck everything isn't always the way to go. You know what breaks often, you know, and buying stuff off the tool truck that doesn't have any good warranty on it, you know, if it ain't a hand tool for the most part, that warranty is shit. So buy it off Amazon, you know. But yeah, jumping into this, got some Matco quarter drive super deep sockets. These are made in the USA. Charge air system, hose clamps, V-band clamps, all that with the big studs on them. Those things work great. Got the Snap-on 3/8 drive, low profile set. Thing's awesome. Don't use it a whole lot, but when you need it, you need it. Snap-on impact swivels. Still want a shitload more of those. Gear wrench, chrome swivels, 3/8 quarter drive. Bought that set, got that set free. Don't use them a lot, that's why they're still gear wrench. Got a little Craftsman in here, the 12 points. Don't use them much, so Craftsman. Triple squares, O'Reilly's. They're Lyle, made in USA, but they're cheap. I only use the 10 for working on my ex's car. Snap-on bits, all the bits, they're all Snap-on, except for that 7/8. Yeah, all the quarter drive, 3/8 impact are all Snap-on. I have those 20s missing because I ordered them from my Snap-on dealer, but he gave me another set of 21s. So I need to order those again, but all the rest of my rails are pretty much full. Got the Snap-on mid-length, mid-depth, half-drive sockets, impact sockets. And then all my deep half-inch impact sockets, they're all Williams, USA, Snap-on industrial. Literally the exact same thing as the Snap-ons, except for a quarter of the cost. That set goes from 10 to 36, and the standard goes from 3/8 to 1.5 inches. Yeah, identical to Snap-ons, guys, but way, way cheaper. And I mean, how often are you breaking impact sockets? And I guess another thing is I don't have any half chrome because it's very rare that I need a half chrome socket, and if I do, I'm just gonna go buy a cheap ass one. For now, that's what I've done in the past, like those ones right there. They're Huskies. One I used for like a sensor, the other one I don't know what the hell I used it for, but yeah, eventually I'll get Snap-on half drive chrome just to have, but for now, I'm not wasting my money on that. My 3/4 drive sockets are Williams USA. You might ask why I bought chrome. Well, because I like chrome. And I got the big bad boy ratchet, but really, all the places I've ever worked have had a 3/4 gun and impact sockets, so I just thought I'd buy the chromies. And I got that set from 3/4 to 2 3/8 from Williams for like $600 with shipping. So eventually I'll get some impacts on a 3/4 gun, but for now, that's what I got. And I really honestly wouldn't hesitate throwing those on an impact gun. They're so heavy, I don't think they'd blow apart. But got some Snap-on crow's feet, 3/8 standard. Need the metric and then need some half inchers. But that's what I got for now. Got the Matco rebranded gear wrench spark plug service set, which is awesome. If you buy the gear wrench, you get 5 pieces instead of the 6 that Matco sells, but I'm not sure which one it is they leave out. These little Matco bits, quarter drive bits, are awesome. They're rebranded VIM, I'm sure of. I want the 3/8 too, but I got the triple square, Torx, standard metric, hex, and some Phillips and slotted. Got these Matco ADV quarter drive magnetic sockets, which I thought they were impact, but well, I guess they are chromo, so they're probably not. You probably could run them on an impact, but I don't know. I don't. They're just, I bought them because they're magnetic. Got some 4-wheel drive axle service tools, Chevy, Ford. That was for a Dodge. Snap-on extra deep half drive sockets for brake chamber caging bolts. Got the extra long 1/2 to 3/8 snap-on extension, and my lonely snap-on half drive click type torque wrench, which again, more stuff I need. I'd like to get at least a 3/8 in a tech angle, but down the road, all the snap-on reducers, wobbles, all that shit. So yeah, there's my top drawer. Definitely could use more in there, but definitely gets the job done too. I can't complain about what I have in there. So one of my favorite drawers, my wrench drawer, if not the favorite drawer. Again, multiple brands, Snap-on, gear wrench, Blue Point, Sonex. Snap-on Flank Drive Plus from 7 to 25 and 1/4 to 1 5/16. And the 4-way angles from 3/8 to 1 1/4. Snap-on, Matco, and Tecton are the only ones that I know of that do a true 4-way, so a 30 and a 60. And if you're going to buy a set of angle wrenches, I highly suggest getting a 4-way set versus the other ones like Cenex. It's like a whatever that is. So they don't get in as many places as true 4-ways. So think about that. The Tecton ones are made in USA. I don't have any personal experience with them, but from what I've heard, they're really great and they're pretty cheap. All the gear wrench stuff I've bought as like buy one get one. 15-degree reversible ratchet wrenches, $40 on the internet. 0-degree offset ratcheting wrenches, standard metric. I got those for like $160. The flex head ratchet wrenches, standard metric up to 25 and 1 inch. Got those on the old internet for I think it was like $240 or something. The Sonex midgets, which are actually really super nice, for $23 a set, and the standard goes all the way up to 1 inch. I have no complaints on those. I mean, eventually I'll upgrade them to Snap-on just cause, but for now, they definitely get the job done. And then I got the Blue Point reversible flex head ratchet wrenches. I really wish Blue Point made them all the way up to, or Snap-on made them all the way up to 1 inch and 25, or gear wrench, honestly. But with the reverse, but they only, Blue Point only makes them up to 19 3/4, so only got the midgets. But yeah. More wrenches, Snap-on line wrenches, Snap-on deep offset box. I got those given to me. They're actually really handy. I'd like the metric and the long sizes too. And the Snap-on moon wrench sets and the S wrench sets. Not something you use all the time, but definitely come in handy when you need them. Got the big crescents. Those were still made in the USA. I don't know if they still are, the 15 and 18. Some old Snap-on adjustables. Got the junk drawer, 4 brushes, Snap-on tape, micrometer or caliper, digital, scissors, air chucks, brake chamber and bolts, fuel gauges, fuel line disconnect tools, razor blades, magnets, all that kind of shit. My brake service, battery service drawer, Matco, USA, double flaring toolkit, obviously rebranded, but Snap-on, big truck brake spring tools, Napa, rebranded Lang, brake caliper press. Everybody rebrands Lang stuff on those, but Napa was the cheapest I could find it. Rear caliper turn-in tool, battery service stuff, that's all Snap-on. One little Craftsman 5/16 wrench, battery terminal wrench. My 9/16 battery wrench that I just shrink wrap some, the shrink tubing on there so I don't arc anything out. Works pretty good. Just a cheap fucking Cobalt wrench or something. Stretch belt tool, Volkswagen boot remover tool, Snap-on, spoon wrench, Mac, brake bleeder wrenches, grease joint rejuvenator, pretty empty drawer, Lyle, made in USA though, seal puller, click fast, popper again. And I got the rest of my Lyle serpentine belt tool. Actually, it's Matco, but rebranded Lyle up in that truck. Air shims, hacksaw, and wire brush. And we got some cases. Got the Matco coolant, vacuum coolant refiller, which it's literally identical to Snap-on's. It just says Matco there instead of Snap-on. They all rebrand it, I believe, from Redline. We got the Snap-on coolant pressure test set. Matco sells the exact same set, so does Redline. Midi-Vac ATF refill kit. The Silverline, the Midi-Vac Silverline vacuum pump. I just got that. If you're on my Instagram, you know what that is. Matco bearing and race driver. Mac bushing driver tool. Mac compression tester. Mac transmission pressure test kit. The Astro 7865 ball joint kit. So I had my Napa dealer, my Napa guy, get me this. I think I paid 120 bucks for it. It has definitely paid for itself. I have no complaints about it. I do want the Snap-on one, but I just can't afford that right now. So I have yet to deform this press in any shape or form. So I really can't complain about that. And it's got the jobs done that I needed it to. Screwdriver drawer, handle drawer, pretty much all Snap-on. Bondus USA. So when I break these bits, I will replace them, just the bit itself, with Bondus. These sets, this set was like $23. In USA, they're awesome quality. Get you some of those. Don't waste your money on the Snap-on truck on those. Wrench or pliers, hose cutter, pipe wrench. Those are Grip, I believe, is the original maker. These are Proto, but they're all made in Spain. Snap-on sells the exact same ones. I just bought the Proto because they're black and red, and you guys obviously see the theme in my toolbox. So those drive me absolutely batshit crazy because they're blue. They're blue points. Need to buy a cheap set to replace the handles on them. What's up, Devin? Pry bars, scrapers, lady slippers, tie rod end tools, ball joint tools, Seal puller. Those are Matco, gear wrench rebranded. I'm gonna buy the Snap-on ones eventually, but god damn it, Snap-on, come back with the old school pry bar handles. Those new ones suck. Big wrenches, Nico, cheap ass fucking pieces of shit, but they work. Fan clutch tool set. Napa, made in USA though. Electrical drawer, Snap-on DVOM, no code, Genus Boost 150. That thing's badass. Terminal tool stuff. Power probe. This is IPA Tools Master terminal cleaner set. Those things are badass. You gotta get some of those. These are made by IPA Tools too, but these are just rebranded Blue Point. I got them at the pawn shop, so. But they're badass. If you're testing stuff, need something to keep blowing a fuse on. This thing, best soldering iron ever. Get it off Amazon though. Weller Portazol. Don't spend the $200 on the Snap-on truck on it, because there's no better warranty, and it's literally the exact fucking same thing. Snap-on pig acrylic Q, test light and the straight. Snap-on master fuel injection pressure gauge set, and that new Lang 6.6 Duramax gauge that I just bought. Snap-on dial indicator. That thing's sweet. Setting up PTOs, rear ends, all that good shit. Battery tools. Mostly Milwaukee. I like the Snap-on 14.4 stuff over the Milwaukee 12 volt. Just for the triggers, I don't know, I just like them better. I think they're designed a little bit better. Same with this, like instead of having to push the back and forth button, you got the dual action trigger. I beat these things to shit. They still work great. I know some guys have problems with the triggers, but I have yet to have that happen. My big half drive, high torque, took a shit in Alaska, so I just have the mid torque for now. Need to buy a new one. And the 3/4 gun. Air tools. That's pretty much all I got. This is Matco rebranded Astro, but I got it because it's red. Tire inflator. Big badass Snap-on air hammer, best one. Matco nozzle. I like that thing. It's got all the little tip adapters. MG 725. I want the 3/4 gun and the 3/8 gun just to fucking match. I know, I'm weird. Matco die grinders. Got those on buy one get one, so they work great. I do want to upgrade them to Snap-on though. Someday. Ratchets, extensions, all Snap-on. Those are the only ratchets I'll buy. The only thing that's not is the Cobalt breaker bar. But got the Wobble Plus extensions. Those things are shit. They save you a bunch of room. Go save you a bunch of money and just buy one of these handles from Snap-on. It's not going to focus again. It's the SGT L4B locking head quarter drive handle. You can make any nut drive or any combination you want. Save a bunch of room and money. Trusty Cook hammers, made in USA. They're the best ones, I think. Matco brands them. A bunch of other companies do too. Obviously, I got the Trusty Cook ones because they're red. They come in like green and some other colors, but yeah, love those hammers. Love the handles. I'm not a fan of the Snap-on ones. They're just they feel too wide for me. Got this Mac or Stanley Proto anti-vibe sledge and drilling hammer. Those things are awesome. Punches, chisels, bearing and race driver tools. It's all Mayhew and Matco, which is rebranded Mayhew. But then snap-ons, chisel holder, and snap-ons impact driver. Fuel and oil service drawer, pretty self-explanatory. Those are my favorite. Filter wrenches. And then they got the little grips in there, so yeah, that's a filter wrench for big truck stuff. Duramax water and fuel separator sensor wrench. Lyle, made USA. Matco filter sockets. Got those at the pawn shop too. Those were cheap, like $10 at the pawn shop. They look like they've never been used. I love them. Snap-on strap wrench, which I think is the best one. I've had this for quite a while and have yet to break it. So, and I've put a lot of torque on that thing. Oh shit drawer, kinda, not really. Snap-ons, mastery thread set, which is just rebranded Lang, but red case. All the extractors and everything, they're all snap-on, except for they're all Irwin rebranded, but again, red case. And it's easier to warranty that stuff on the trucks. Metric and standard type and die set. Triumph drill bit sets. This shit's made in the USA too. Tons of random drill bits, burr bits, extractors, hole saws, super long drill bits. The best stud extractor, or one of the best stud extractor styles. There's a part number. I love this thing. Sometimes it's too big to get into places, but I like it. Wilton C-clamps, like those things. This is just basically slide hammers. This OTC one and a snap-on small one. Lyle pulley puller installer. My homemade clutch alignment tool for big trucks, snap-ons, Chevy Pitman arm puller or whatever. Just a bunch of pullers and shit. Steering wheel puller set. Yeah, there's a bolt grip set in there. Yep, so all that shit. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, whatever, let me know. Just, yeah. It's been a year off, basically, from wrenching. I've been building houses, as a lot of you guys know that follow me on Instagram. And I just got this shot a couple months ago and ran back to my hometown and got my toolbox and got that all here and getting everything set up and starting to get a little bit of work, but still got a long ways to go. Hopefully get everything going the way I want and be able to start buying more tools again, because I am really lacking in some stuff now. And I realize it, but yeah, just hope you guys enjoyed it. So let me know. Got any questions or comments? Thanks, guys.